Hey guys, I'm Oblivion903 here once again, and this is part 6 of my Destiny playthrough. This is the next campaign mission of the game. This one is called The Last Array. Just going to click on it here. It's going to leave the difficulty as normal because it recommends that you're level 5, however I'm only level 4, so I don't want to be at too much of a disadvantage, but I'm just going to click launch and just dive right into this next mission.
There's reports a team of Guardians went dark near the old Skywatch. They were running a mission for Dead Orbit, had codes to a hidden array that could reconnect us to other colonies in the system. If we can find their ghosts, maybe we can open that array. The ghosts were last heard from near the Skywatch.
Right, so here we go, just starting the mission now. In the same area that we've been in the last couple of missions. As you can see, I've now got my supercharged move where I press the two trigger buttons like so. It's a pretty cool move that should come in handy quite a bit throughout the duration of these missions. Diving right into the front here, got some enemies already on my case. Just going to take these out, but because I'm at a level disadvantage, I do want to take things nice and easy. But I shouldn't run into too much trouble. Oh, it looks like they've just ran away. No, here they are. Right, I think I saw one more guy running away somewhere. There he is. Right, just going to quickly take this guy out. Right, now I'm going to continue over to the mission objective, which is to get to the Skywatch. So I'm just going to head on over there now. Right, just taking a few enemies out there. There's another guy there to punch him in the face. Let's just sort him out. And let's carry on over to the Skywatch. Right, and as I said, this is the location that the last two missions have been in. However, I think a lot of the missions on Earth will probably be in this setting. But not to worry, all the missions are pretty varied though, so it's not like we're just repeating the same things over and over again. Let's come to the entrance of the Skywatch now. It's got these few enemies to take care of. There's a captain there. He's only level 3, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to collect these and let's try and take this guy out quickly. There we go, a bit of a melee fight there, pretty much a fist fight. Managed to get rid of him though. Melee attacks are always a pretty handy thing to do, especially if you know you can do it. It can save your ammo because in some of these situations, especially in the darkened zones, you can run out of ammo quite easily. And it's pretty annoying, especially when you try and do the sort of divide and conquer techniques that I tend to use.
The Vanguard say they're spilling onto the surface now. Right,
so we're in the Lunar Complex. Just going to head on through this. We did actually go through this area in the last mission as well. But not to worry. Like I said, they're still pretty varied. Just saw something there, what was that? I'm assuming there's going to be some enemies up here. Right, taken a few of them out so far. It looks like they're concentrating on someone else as well. I don't know whether they're fighting themselves. I can't really tell what they're doing. But I've got my supercharge move back up. As you remember, I did use it at the start of the mission just to sort of show you guys what it was actually doing. So it's something I can definitely keep in mind for some of the harder enemies in this level. But as you can see, it does take quite a while to respawn, sort of regenerate, so don't want to sort of use it just as and when. Really need to make it count. Right, just going to run out the way of that grenade. Actually going to just hang back a second and just let my health regenerate. It's starting to get a bit low. Right, just hanging back a second again here, just letting the health regenerate. There's quite a lot of enemies in this area, including the captain. So I want to try and take these guys out, sort of just leaving it open to just me and him. Make them a bit easy, otherwise, as you can see, his shield does just regenerate. So it's pointless just throwing ammo at him because nothing's going to work if you don't keep up with it. I think there's one more enemy. I think there's one of those, there he is there, the Dreg. There we go, taking care of the captain. It wasn't actually too bad. The shotgun does come in handy for stuff like that when you're in a sort of one-on-one situation.
They're in a clearing between buildings, not far from
Is there any ammo or anything, any loot kicking about? I'm not totally sure. Just going to have a quick look about. But I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. It doesn't look like it, or nothing that I can see, so I'm just going to move on now. Right, it's now at the Skywatch. Now I've got the objective to recover the ghosts, so
the fallen have them.
I'm just going to head on over and start making progress with that. But I have a feeling there's quite a few enemies kicking about here, so I'm going to have to be taking these guys out as well. I think these are actually the people that have the ghost. I think that's the dead ghost that we just recovered. So basically need to find these groups of enemies and take them out and recover the ghost that way. Right, there's a guy hidden behind this car, an acolyte, get rid of him. There's another one there. Right, do any of them have the ghosts? I'm not totally sure. Just going to have a quick look. It doesn't look like it though. Right, there's one of them being dropped. That grenade did quite a lot of damage there. That was a pretty good shot. Took out pretty much every enemy in the area. Actually, there's two of them. Took out pretty much that whole group, so I think I did pretty well there. Let's get rid of that acolyte. There's another one there. There's a couple of thralls, but I'll just leave them. And I've got to find the control stations. I must have enough of the dead ghosts to move on. So I'm just going to head on through here.
The darkness is growing stronger. We have to finish this. The array control station is in the next sector.
Right, so now we're in the darkness zone, which, if you've seen it before in any of the previous videos, you'll know that basically you've got to get through this whole section without dying, otherwise you don't just respawn, you have to start the whole section again, which is a big pain in the ass, but never mind. Right, let's take these couple of guys out here. Not doing too bad at the minute. I know things are going to get worse though, but just using the same technique that I normally use, the sort of divide and conquer, it does work. Keeps your health up and it stops you letting get in a bad situation, because it really can go tits up quite quickly. But if I remember from the beta, this was a point where I did go tits up actually. I did die a couple of times doing this bit. So hopefully learn from my mistakes and hopefully just have a good run this time. Right, just going to sneak up on these two guys here. They're hiding out the way, so get rid of them. There is a captain up there. Just need to make sure there's no other enemies kicking about, so I've got a clean run at him. But there is a few at the minute. Right, just going to hang back. My health's getting pretty low, but I think I've got a clean run at the captain now. Oh no, there's a shank here. Right, notice I'm running pretty low on rifle ammo as well, which isn't good. I need to see if I can try maybe use some shotgun shells to get rid of this captain. So I might have to go for some more close quarters combat. There we go, that grenade did a good job, got rid of the captain there. Now I can just concentrate on these other couple of enemies that are in this area. Right, now we've got the invisible, the vandals, that's what they are. Right, this is where all went tits up last time. Need to just get out of the way, let the health regenerate. I do remember this now, now that I'm coming to it. Those guys did just attack me and just took all my health down like they nearly did. I was so close there. Right, thankfully managed to survive that. That was very close. Could have went the other way quite easily. Now would have had to start this whole section again. But anyway, it's going to move on through this section now and continue this. We are still in the darkness zone, so still have to be really careful.
There's the control.
We got rid of that captain. It wasn't actually too bad. I think that's all the enemies in the area, so I'm going to deploy the ghost, and I think there's going to be a load more about to come.
It's working. Outside, the array. It's opening.
Right, so I've now got to secure the array, which means a load of enemies are going to come from this area and basically try and infiltrate it. But hopefully, here we come. Hopefully we shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to try and take them out as much as I can at the door, and then if I have to fall back, then so be. But the better I can do here, the more success I should have. There is some purple cannons coming towards me, so I'm just going to quickly just move out the way then. Right, there's a wizard there, which is a pretty big pain in the ass in terms of enemies in this game. Hopefully I can take him out before his shield regenerates, which I did, which actually wasn't too bad. These things can go a lot worse, but there's another ship coming towards us now, so just prepare for round 2. Right, it's going to fall back now. Things aren't going too well at the minute. Really need my health to regenerate as quickly as possible. Right, thankfully I remembered about that, and that really did just save my skin. Hopefully I can sort of hide out here until my health regenerates. God, that was close. That really was close. Unfortunately though, now it's going to take a long time to regenerate, so I'm not going to have that to sort of have my back anytime soon. But I've picked up some new armour, the Gatewatch Type 2. I'll check that out later on once I finish this mission. Right, starting to get ganged up upon a little bit here, so need to just fall back and just sort of regroup with myself. It's possibly a wizard or a captain doing that. Let's have a look. No, it's a Hollowed Knight, right? I don't know if I've come across that one before, but this probably would have been a good one to have my supercharged, but unfortunately needs must. Right, as you can see, he can deal a lot of damage very quickly, so really need to use this sort of pillar as my defense shield. Right, I'm supercharged again, however I've taken out most of his health, so I'm going to keep that because I don't know what else could possibly appears. Could be something a lot harder than this guy. There we go, managed to take him out. But I don't know whether that's over. Actually, I think it is, apparently. Right, so I'm just going to pick up anything that might have dropped in terms of ammo or maybe weapons or anything, but everything seems pretty good. I think pretty much cleared this area out. So I'm going to head over to the Ghost because he wants us to see this. So right, there we go, that is the mission ended. I'm now level 5, which is pretty cool. I believe now that I can do the PvP stuff as well, being level 5, so that'd be quite cool to check that out. I never checked it out in the beta. I was getting a bit tongue-tied there. But yep, that is the last array mission completed. Got about 10 seconds until we go back to the ship. And like I said, I think I pretty much got everything out of this area that I could have. So yep, let's go back. Right, so we completed the Storm Fist upgrade. I didn't do too bad. I didn't die once actually, which is pretty good. I was really expecting it during that sort of end part of the Darkness Zone. But I've got a new scout rifle here which looks pretty good in terms of attack. And I've got some new armour as well for the legs. So that'll do me just fine. Going to hold continue and go back to the ship and check out what we've got to do next. Right, so I'm going to do some upgrades here. Just very quickly, just going to do this. This is a punishing melee attack that deals bonus damage. So basically it's just a stronger melee attack, which is pretty good. Right, so I've got a scout rifle there, which is doing a lot more damage than what I've currently got. I might give it a go. I don't know what I make of it. I do prefer the assault rifles. Right, we'll go with this one. This is the same attack that I've already got. However, it sort of does a lot more stuff, a lot more damage. So I'm going to go with that. That's 24. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. And I'm on 12 at the minute, so that'll come in handy there. So right, that is my guy fully upgraded. Let's just see what we've got to do next. Right, so I can't do that one yet because I am not level 8. So I've noticed something here, Patrol Cosmodrome. Haven't checked that out yet, so that is something I'll probably check out in the next video. Or one of the videos after that, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But I think now I've got to make my way over to the moon, where I've got the mission here, the Dark Beyond, which is a level 6 mission. However, I'm only level 5, but as you've seen, it's still more than doable. So I'll be checking that out as well. So I'm going to conclude the video here, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I hope you check out part 7, where I'll be making more progress in the game. And I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Until then, bye for now.